Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Civ 7. We are now in a Lovelace of Hawai'i, and I thought I already did this. Does the continue not load the right game? Oh, I guess it did. It's weird. Oh, it reloaded the start of the game, it looks like, or start of the turn. But does continue just do the autosave? Because if so, that's really weird. In that case, let's go ahead and reload this turn. Because I did something that's not obvious previously.
The oceans whisper of a new power rising with the tide. The masters of waves will take a name forever remembered. Hawaii.
Well, it's good to know that continue just loads the last autosave instead of loading the last save. Beautiful. Yeah, you can come to here and just chill. Which one was it? Okay, this one. We actually want cartography first. Then the question is that where I'm gonna want city? Because if so, I might just say, hey, you want to be friendly? Just make that a town. Oh my gosh, game. That's not what I wanted at all. I don't like that you have to cancel in order to make them commit.
The map was a model for rather than a model of.
Potentially no. These are considered water tiles, huh? Even though there's definitely water in there. Okay, well. I saw it. No, I just did say just 3.
There exists beyond the world.
Yeah, getting that production is just so amazing. I'll take that. I want to get shipbuilding relatively quickly. So, got feudalism next. I kind of feel like walls and bridges should be allowed to be built regardless of age. They're still not ageless per se, but they should be in like an in-between category.
I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the...
Now then, the temple is what I need for a religion, right? That is a really good place for it. No, I want that there. We want that first. Alright, so we could do our unique, where we can get our unique building, which would be pretty solid. I think I'm going to go for economics first, though. We want to get merchants right away. Interesting. So now you need the resources here. Do we get +2 production on Colosseum or +2 happiness? I mean, honestly, well, it's not, we don't have a ton of happiness comparatively, so that would be a 5% increase in production. I think production's key. We'll just go with production. That was a big hit. Alright, we can have 5 settlements following my religion, or +2 happiness in all settlements. That'll give a cultural point, but this will last for the whole age. It's a total of 16 happiness. That's a 10% increase in happiness right now. That'll only go up, or a cultural point in the future. Let's see. Cultural wouldn't hurt, but I do like the happiness. I think I'll just take the happiness. We can create our religion. We'll just go with Protestantism. Alright, so the main belief. We get +2 relics for the first time conversion of a city-state, don't care. +2 relics for the first time conversion of another civilization's capital city. This is now possible. Apparently this was a thing, but you couldn't do it. So +1 relic for the first time conversion of another civilization settlement with a temple or altar. +2 first time conversation. A wonder from any age. So that's something to consider. Now the only issue is I have to go hunting for that. Like, because it's not obvious what's what. So I don't want to deal with hunting for it. Then we have +1 relic for conversion that is not a city-state for distant lands. So we will have a lot of cities on the other continent. So this will be a late game boom. And if we can get other settlements out there, it'll be really good. Yeah, I do like the distant land one. Now for the founder belief, +4 science for every foreign settlement following a religion. That would go really well with that. We can get +8 culture, plus gold science for every tile that has a natural wonder on it. Other civilization settlements following. No. Other. +4 gold for every foreign settlement. Okay, so the gold here might be better. So science, culture. Yeah, so there's science, culture, and gold. I usually have enough gold in the way I play. I usually have enough gold too. So we're actually significantly better on culture. I'm going to go and just get the culture-based one. I think that's better. More balanced out. It wants a city here. I'll miss out on the dyes, but the dyes are just base happiness. I'll get access to 2, 3. So based on what I'm seeing right now, I agree with the city here. Okay, we can get a fish resource here, which I do not care for, or we get 200 happiness towards the next celebration. Do that. That should put me in a celebration. Okay, so we want... Choose celebration. I am producing a settler right now. We only need the one, so I'm just going to go with the culture. We're going to go ahead and do towards overbuilding, because I'm doing quite a bit of that right now. Is that considered open ocean? Really shouldn't be. Yeah.
Wealth circulates like blood. All parts. The king established all his knights, gave them lands, and charged them to give mercy.
Okay, that's our first +1 settlement limit. We can now build the inn, but I actually want to spam merchants. That's a good place to do it, but here I got quite a bit more to build. +3 science and +2 production to all unique improvements to this settlement. What is a unique improvement? Does that mean like a resource? So that would be my unique one. So that would actually be a pretty bad place to put it. I would actually want to put it... I'm running out of places to put it. But here would probably be the best place, but I can't build it here. Where can I build it? Here. This is the only place I can build it. Sure. Terrible place because this is a lot of production here. All right. What do we want to do next? Machinery. Haven't started spraying it, so we can hold off on theology. Renting a building on coast terrain. That's not a lot there, only here, but I would have to be buying it. I don't really care for that. This would be nice to have in my capital. +1 production for every resource assigned to it, and we can just focus that. So as of right now, this is the place to put city. Minus 200 gold and spend 4 turns of production for a galleon, or give me some influence. I'll just take the influence. But we finally have a treasure fleet resource here, which means we could theoretically put it... Yeah, this is the only place. It says red because you're here, but I don't think just one is worth it. I'd rather save it to actually try to forward settle the other continent. We've met Jose Rizal of the Inca. He's got a lot of gold income.
Ako si
Friendly
Jose
greeting.
Rizal. Makata.
I guess he didn't return the friendly greeting. Interesting. I'll accept this. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Who is... They're helpful, but they're not allied. So I'm not really worried about him. First off, I do have a military here. Second off, he's bridged in by him, so... I'll just accept it. I mean, I could easily reject it with my current... Alright, so now that we've basically decided that I'm not going to settle here. Just settle... Ooh, I might settle... Okay, we've met Napoleon of Mongolia. Maybe a city down here, then.
Je suis Napoléon. Sur cette terre pour déterminer le sort du monde.
So are we just too far away? Might be, yeah, we're too far away. And they really came out fast. I don't need missionaries yet. So I'll give them 1 culture, but I'll lose 2 influence. So I'm more inclined to just plop it down somewhere else. Okay, so we have a lot of places to trade with. One, you're definitely the best. 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely see 3 locations, so want to do that. You got hurt a lot more than I thought you would. Okay, we get 300 happiness for the next celebration or 300 gold. I'd say let's take the happiness. That's 3 turns of happiness compared to... Actually, more gold in my pocket wouldn't hurt right now. Oh, I guess I was spamming temples, wasn't I?
My thoughts about shapes and figures, and I arranged these shapes one.
Definitely want the sawmill. Actually, I don't need the sawmill, do I? There aren't many. I mean, there's a couple, so it wouldn't hurt to have. But the gristmill is also ageless. You here. Sawmill, we can put here. In, we can put here. Bazaar, we can put there. That's better. Food increase is quite good there. Okay, we got tea there. So that would actually make this tile... No, that's too far away. This would be the best one because I get access to 1, 2, 3. That's still the best tile. You over here. I'm gonna send you over here. Might be worth the city here. It's not a good area, but Or it's so little culture. I guess they just want to discourage you from doing it? I want to actually save these for actual farming, so... Alright, so now that I've gotten that... So first off, let me actually check. Is this considered distant lands? Nope. So it's not a distant land settlement. But it'll be a nice little jumping off point for the distant land settlement.